Think your street food is safe? Think again. Today, we're diving deep into the disturbing world of China's underground food industry, from sewer oil to disappearing squid. These clips will make you question everything you eat. It's a reality where profit often comes before human life, leaving consumers to play a dangerous game of Russian roulette with every meal. What you're about to see isn't just a series of isolated incidents, but a systemic failure that threatens millions of lives daily. Welcome to China Uncovered, where we expose the truth behind the headlines. Meet the trendiest street snack in China right now, fried chicken carcass. It's basically what's left after stripping all the meat, tossed in heavy seasoning and deep fried. You can grab one for 10 yuan, roughly $1.5. While young people love this crispy, flavorful treat, there's a dark side. The oil used for frying is often illegally recycled waste, better known as gutter oil. Let's look at this footage. The video captures a woman scavenging waste oil directly from the sewers. When questioned, she claims government authorization for her collection, making it legally permissible and useless to report to police. This recycled sludge is sent to processing plants and rebranded as cooking oil for the market. In China, this is notoriously called deco oil or gutter oil. These substances are primarily purchased by small-scale restaurants or street vendors. In today's fried food craze, demand for gutter oil is surging, despite numerous public health warnings. The sheer cost-effectiveness of this toxic oil keeps it flowing through the veins of the street food scene. It is estimated that 1 in 10 meals eaten out in China might be prepared with this hazardous substance. Here's a viral clip filmed inside a restaurant kitchen. You can see a worker mopping the floor, then rinsing that same mop in a cooking pot. Another young man uses a broom to clean the walls, dipping it into a wok filled with cleaning liquid. To save time, this chef even urinates right into the kitchen sink. These people are scavenging discarded food from sewers, and I wonder whose dinner table it will reach. This total disregard for basic hygiene is not just a localized issue, but a shocking glimpse into the lack of standardized health inspections. When kitchens operate in the shadows like this, the health of the unsuspecting public is the first thing to be sacrificed. In the kitchen, swarms of mice are seen scurrying around freely. These women are prepping casings that will eventually be stuffed to make sausages. One customer was shocked to find a literal condom floating in his soup. After watching these clips, I have to ask, what do you think? Would you ever dare eat at a place like this? Now, let's look at the winter cabbage that is so popular in China. The footage reveals how merchants hide bad cabbage leaves inside good ones. They even use Scotch tape to reattach fresh roots to hide the rotting interior. It's a masterclass in deception, where even the most basic vegetables can be a trap for the unwary buyer. Next, we see a workshop producing counterfeit high-end liquor. Famous brands like Matai Wuliangye and XO Hennessy are faked here. A bottle selling for over 1,000 yuan costs only a few yuan to make, with the empty bottle being the most expensive part. For these counterfeiters, the art of deception has been perfected to a point where even seasoned connoisseurs can struggle to tell the difference until it's too late. Under CCP rule, fake and low-quality foods are everywhere. It's so widespread that even green onions are being dyed. On January 25, 2021, a woman in Chengdu, Sichuan, bought 2 pounds of squid. However, she was stunned when the squid almost completely vanished after being put in the pot, leaving only crumbs. She had heard of this happening before, with some claiming it was actually jellyfish. This bizarre phenomenon highlights a food industry where nothing is quite what it seems on the surface. The next day, she tried again, but the result was the same: 8 minutes of cooking and nothing remained. This story went viral and sparked intense debate. Many netizens suspect it's fake squid made from starch. Others argue it's real squid soaked in alkaline solutions to quadruple its weight. While it gains mass, the internal tissues are destroyed, causing it to melt during boiling. It can't be boiled, but works for grilling. The popular teppanyaki squid sold on Chinese streets is actually made from this processed variety. Every bite of these street delicacies comes with a hidden cost that your body might pay for years down the line. Now, look at these colorful cotton candies that kids love. Let's reveal how they're produced. This is a counterfeit operation raided by the Chinese Industry and Commerce Department. The facility is filthy, using substandard flavors and dyes without any precise measurements. They also fraudulently use major brand names for sale. It's a total mess behind the scenes. The fake beef and lamb served in hot pots are often just scraps of ground meat glued together and pressed into rolls. Apples are artificially colored, and even eggs are faked. Sodium alginate makes the whites, pigments create the yolks, and calcium carbonate forms the shells. The level of chemical engineering used to replicate nature's most basic ingredients is both impressive and terrifying. In this environment, even a simple breakfast of eggs and fruit can become a laboratory experiment on your plate. Here is a sea cucumber farm in Jima City, Shandong. To eliminate pests like fish and crabs, farmers dump massive amounts of dichlorvos into the water. Because sea cucumbers are highly poison-resistant, the dichlorvos kills everything else while they survive. Shockingly, this contaminated seawater is then pumped right back into the ocean. China's food safety issues have faced constant global backlash. The Made in China label has become linked to black-hearted products, fueling a worldwide boycott. While authorities claim to be fixing the situation, many counterfeit and dangerous food items continue to flood the market daily. The profit margins are simply too high for these bad actors to walk away, regardless of the human cost. Our analysis suggests a few key reasons for this. First, under the CCP's heavy-handed rule and suppression of faith, people have stopped seeking spiritual growth. This has led to a collapse in morality where individuals will do anything for a profit. Second, the legal consequences are incredibly low. Before 2011, fines for making fake goods were capped at 10 times the product's value, or 100,000 yuan. For massive operations, that's just a small fee. Additionally, many counterfeiters have government officials protecting them. Once an investigation starts, they use bribes and connections to clear their names. Usually, they just move to a new location and restart their illegal business. Third, China's oversight is extremely weak. While many departments supposedly manage the food industry, the system is flawed. Everyone has power, but no one takes responsibility. They only chase profitable cases and ignore public reports. This creates a perfect storm where corruption and greed can flourish without any real accountability. Fourth, Chinese food plants are often small and scattered, particularly in rural areas. These family-run workshops are very difficult for regulators to monitor. Furthermore, many counterfeiters lack education and legal awareness, making them more likely to break the law. Ultimately, it all stems from a deep decline in human morality. As long as people abandon any righteous beliefs and moral values, these counterfeit foods will continue to emerge. Without a fundamental shift in the ethical landscape, the Made in China tag may never truly shake off its tarnished reputation. As consumers, the only real weapon we have is awareness and the refusal to stay silent about these injustices. The crisis of food safety in China is more than just a health issue, it's a moral one. What's your take on this situation? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and stay vigilant. Make sure to check out our other videos here on China Uncovered. And we'll see you in the next one.